So these are three things that are working for me. So no one is paying me to do this video. This isn't sponsored content. I'm just showing you what's working for me. This isn't financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. And there's another thing. Number one is no surprise. You're going to see that this thing has been pumping. Number two, it's still paying out. Number three might shock you. So stick around. And if you're not a subscriber, now is the time to hit the subscribe button and go ahead, since you're already going to be messing around there, go ahead and hit the like button now. You can always unlike it later if it doesn't meet your expectations, but do me a favor right now. Smash that subscribe button so you can get good information on a regular basis from the Joe Knows the Cryptos channel here. So let's get into it. This first one is really not much of a surprise. If you've been following Bitcoin, it's absolutely pumped since the ETF, the Bitcoin spot ETF's release. And it's not really a big surprise that if you go back here, the Bitcoin hit the high of 49 and change back here, 48.4, right around 49,000. And there's a big sell-off. FTX sold a lot of their coin, and some other ones, sold. They sold the news really, and then they got down to 38,570. Well, it's been pumping, and here we go. It went up around the 42.3 mark, and then it hit this 42.3. And once it broke through that resistance, as we talked about in an earlier video, and then it hit a resistance again at 45 and change, and that was where we did our last video. If you look at this, there's a big increase in price. Well, since then, it's gone to 48 right now, 47.5. It went as high as 48.088. So pushing against its highs. Now, I think, and this is not financial advice, but my opinion is that Bitcoin's going to continue to surge through the halving and after up to a point. But if you think about it, we're still a ways out from that halving. I think we're 95% of the way there, but it is close, but it's still, 30, 40, 50, probably 40 to 60 days out. And look where we're at, 47,582, bumping up against the highs from the last, since the last high of 64,000 and change, or right around there. And, we're going to see some volatility. There's going to be little swings, but the trend is going to be up. And that's my opinion. You can look at the flows of money into the Bitcoin ETFs. It has been net positive. Don't listen to all the news that's saying, oh, the Bitcoin ETF's a disappointment. A disappointment compared to what? It outdid almost every other ETF ever brought out. So not a disappointment. It's going well, and you're gonna see money continue to flow into Bitcoin. And as people buy it, anytime you buy something and there's more buyers than sellers, price will rise up until there's more sellers than buyers and people take profits, and then you're going to see a lot of volatility. But all in all, Bitcoin still pumping. Next up, all right? So next up, and by the way, I am increasing my Bitcoin stake. That's what I'm doing. So no, Bitcoin is not paying me to do this. I'm increasing my Bitcoin bag because I believe that Bitcoin is going to keep going up. Not forever. Nothing goes up forever. It'll follow their typical halving cycle, and it's going to go up. That's my opinion. Things could change, and it might prove that past cycle wrong. That's very possible. Things could happen. It could go down, but I think it's going to go up. So I'm betting that it's going to go up. All right, that's me. You don't have to do what I do. Now, this next one is a project I've been in for a couple weeks. It's called Seletti. I put my own money in here. All right, I like this project, and I'm going to do a quick withdrawal. I don't have to do this, but I was going to save there's $16.41. So I'm going to hit withdrawal. Let's see, claims reward in progress. I'll go down here. I'll confirm it. Why isn't it? There we go. Where is it? There we go. Confirm. I had, what is this going to give me? Tokens. Let's see what I had. USDT, I had $56 in USDT here. Let's see what that goes to. I'm sorry, it's $58, but 56 USDT. Claim rewards complete. Did it give me my money already? $72 in USDT. I don't know if you can see that, but that's how instant Seletti is. It's still going. It looks like people are still putting their money in there. The value staked, I think that's gone up. The active users has definitely gone up. So that's a good sign for a healthy project. Now, could this end? Sure. Am I telling you to get in this? I like it. I got in with my own money. That's what I'm doing. If you choose to get in there, there's a referral link down below. If you don't, that's fine. If you do, remember, all these things could end. I'm trying to ROI before it ends, and that's it. And I can unstake my balance in after I unstake it, I think it takes about 35 days to get your money. So there's always a risk in these things, but it's still working for me, and it looks good so far. So the third thing, now this one's going to shock you a little bit because, this token is a very low cap token. It's got a limited supply. Let me show you what this has done. Look at this. January 27th, this is all the way down here at 0.00188. So less than a tenth of a penny. All right. Or right around 18% of a penny. Okay. Now it has since gone up to 0.0072. So if I was to do math, if I was to do public math, what do we say? 0.007 divided by 0.001. Well, that's an increase of 700%. Okay. 700% pump. Now I'm not showing you the whole picture here, and I'll tell you why it was down here, because let me back out, because Joe, you didn't show the whole picture. I didn't, but this is for effect. Now watch this. This token, here it's still, let's do this. Let's make this a little better. It was up here. It was up here at the point, it's 6 cents, okay? So here's some possibilities. And what happened was the management team that was on it, and I'm not saying anything bad, they're great people. They wanted to do great things, and there was some disagreement within the community, and the two core people left, and they're still involved in the project, but they didn't have the time to take on this project, and they were doing a good job, but that scared a lot of people, and people ran away from the coin. Well, now there's a new management team in place, and they have a community vote, a DAO. I'm not sure exactly how to use that word, but you hear it all the time. But they have a community that actually votes on this stuff, and they have some great real use, and they're pairing up with another project that I'm going to talk about in another video, but they're pairing up with them for some real utility and income. So this one, while it was down here at 0.00515, I actually bought and built my bag. I quadrupled my bag when it went down there, and it's been going up ever since. Now, will this continue to rise? I have no idea, but check out Rev Token. Check out Rev Token. They're very, very active in their Discord. I'll put a link to their Discord down below. They don't pay me a penny to do this. And the reason why I said this might shock you is because you've probably never heard of Rev Token. I did an AMA with their founder, and they were tired like the rest of us of all the rug pulls in the DeFi space, and they just wanted to do something different. So they came out with their token that came out of the SafeMoon community. And they built this token called Rev Token to bring trust, transparency, or honesty, trust, and transparency back to the DeFi. These are all things I like in the DeFi. So we're hoping for big things from Rev Token. They're on the right track. They're real excited. A lot of energy coming from them. And this is whether you bought at 0.0015 or 0.007 where it is now. My opinion, and I don't know this for sure, but my opinion is that they're going to do great things with this, and we'll see it as a slow and steady eddy. And that's what I'm hoping for. Very low cap, very, very low cap token, a lot of potential, and but a lot of risk. Low cap tokens mean risk. So if you're looking to get into something long term, I looked into this. You can look into it if you want to. And I'm very careful with my words here because I don't want to tell you to look into this and you say, Joe, I looked into Rev Token and it sucks and I'm out and I lost all my money. No, that's not how it works. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. If you want to look into it, great, look into it. I like it. I liked it for a while. So let's just to recap quickly. There's lots of opportunities in the DeFi space, and you're going to see Bitcoin. There's going to be volatilities. Is it going to go up and to the right forever? No, absolutely flipping not. Nothing does that. Very rarely does anything do that. Even Apple fluctuates on their way up and down. In Tesla, you've seen the volatility there. And all these, stocks or coins, there's going to be volatility. At the very least, people are going to buy. And then when it goes up, they're going to sell to take profits, and then they're going to buy it back and sell. So you're going to see these fluctuations on a good, healthy token, a good, healthy blockchain project, all these things. So I am bullish on crypto. I have my Eazybot is poised and ready to go. There's a lot of money sprung loaded, and we're about to hit those ranks where it's going to start making trades. I'm very excited for that. I have a bunch of money I want to dump into my Eazybot. I'm not 100% ready. I got to liquidate something else, different project in a real estate transaction, but I want to really pump up my Eazybot and really make some money on the volatility. That's what I want to do. But in the meantime, I'm going to do some of these more risky plays. I'm going to play in a few low cap tokens like Rev Token. I'm going to do some more risky plays like Seletti. I'm going to buy Bitcoin. I'm going to trade it and all those things. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to hedge my portfolio and the risk associated to get a better return. So if you have any comments, questions, put them down below. If you are not a subscriber, just hit the subscribe button. Just do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. I'm not begging for subscriptions, but don't make me do that. All right. I just love to see you more. And then, like it, like the video. Just right now, just hit the like button. That's all I got. Hope you got some value in this. If you did, let me know down below. If you didn't, let me know down below. Let me know down below. If you're still here at this point, join my Discord. Talk, be active. I'd love to hear from you. That's it, and I'll talk to you later.